Are you thinking about moving to San Francisco and maybe the Haight Ashbury neighborhood where the 60s counterculture started and the Summer of Love happened in 1967? If you are, you've come to the right channel. On my channel, we're going to talk about real estate. We're also going to go and do some deep dive into the neighborhoods so you can see where you'd like to live. I'll show you what's special and different about each neighborhood, and then we'll also go over some price points so you can see where it's affordable for you. If this is your first time on my channel and you want to know all about life and living in San Francisco, hit that subscribe button. You'll be the first to know all about life and living in this great city, and maybe even the Haight. My name is David Mansch. I'm at David Mansch Real Estate. I am a resident in San Francisco, and I help people buy and sell homes in San Francisco. If you're looking to move to San Francisco because you need to relocate, or you just want to move within the city, or you just love the city, I'd really love to hear from you. All my contact info is in the description, so hit me up, and I'd love to make your move to San Francisco a really fun and exciting experience. Thought we'd sit down, have a little bit of coffee, and talk about the details of Haight Ashbury. Haight Ashbury is a really great neighborhood. It is safe, it's vibrant, and there's always something going on here. I mean, literally, there's always something going on. Prices of homes here. The median price of a home in the Haight is $3.9 million. It's a lot. It's one of the higher neighborhoods. The median condo price in the Haight is $1.5 million. So you can get into the neighborhood, the condo, and the condos are really cute here. They're usually be like either, some of you have Victorians, not many of them are Victorians, but a lot of Edwardian styles of homes here, and a lot of them have been updated. They're really nice. The highest price home that ever sold in the Haight was $6.2 million. That's a lot, not as high as other neighborhoods that have even higher prices. It's an expensive neighborhood, but there's a lot here. There's also more condos and TICs for sale in Haight Ashbury than there are single-family residents. Single-family residents don't come on the market a lot, and when they are, they're picked up pretty quickly. It's a popular neighborhood. It's a sought-after neighborhood because it's a great neighborhood. There's a lot to do here. Golden Gate Park is so close by. Buena Vista Park is at the edge of the neighborhood, and there's a lot of great hiking there. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do in the neighborhood. Cole Valley is a neighborhood that just blocks away. Cole Valley, I have a video on Cole Valley, and it's a great little neighborhood as well. So the two neighborhoods kind of go together very well. Haight Ashbury was a suburb in San Francisco in the 1800s, and that's how it started. A lot of people didn't want to live in the downtown, and they wanted to be away from all the hustle and bustle going on there. So the Haight Ashbury was born. And the Haight Ashbury thrived in the 1800s as a suburb. In 1906, with the earthquake and the fire, Haight Ashbury was safe. It didn't really take a big hit from the earthquake, and the fire was kept in the east part of San Francisco. So that's why there's so many Victorians here, because that's what they were building in the 1800s, were the Victorians. So Haight Ashbury has the highest concentration of Victorians in San Francisco. After the earthquake, and when people were rebuilding and expanding out into the neighborhood sphere, Haight Ashbury, then they started building the Edwardians. So you have a lot of Edwardians out there as well. In the late 1950s and throughout the 1960s, the neighborhood changed once again, and it became, the counterculture movement came to the Haight Ashbury. And so good tens of thousands of youngsters, teenagers, runaways, a lot of the young people came to the Haight Ashbury, and they wanted to live here. They wanted that counterculture. 1967, there was the Summer of Love, and everybody's heard about the Summer of Love, and that was pretty much the culmination of those hippie years. There were great bands that were born through those times. There was Jefferson Airplane, there's the Grateful Dead, Jerry Garcia, Jimi Hendrix. Here's a little fun fact with that. I went to an exhibit at the Museum of Modern Art about 9 months ago, and they had the pubsters for people where they were playing in clubs. Back then, they didn't have the internet. And so that's how people found out who was playing where. And there were tons of posters with Jimi Hendrix playing at a bar here in the Haight, or Jerry Garcia, or the Grateful Dead. This is where a lot of these people got their start. Robin Williams got a big start here in the Haight as well. So the Haight Ashbury has a huge history. Let's talk about the walkability score here. Walkability score is a 97. It's so walkable here. There's So many things to see and do. And so I said, there's Buena Vista Parks close by, Golden Gate Park, and just walking through the neighborhood. It's very nice. Your transit score here is an 83. There's buses coming through all the time. And then just blocks away, the Mini Metro, the MG, the line, is going through Coal Valley, and Coal Valley is just the neighborhood next door. Bikeability here is also a 74. So it's a great neighborhood, and if you want to live someplace, it's not very family friendly, I don't think, not in my opinion. But families, they do live here, but it's a very nice, vibrant neighborhood, very hip neighborhood to live in. Let's go take a look at more of the Haight Ashbury and go check out a few homes. Behind me are really, really great examples of Victorian homes here in the Haight. These homes have been here since the 1800s. They were spared after the earthquake of 1906 and the fire. There was Van Ness was a wide boulevard, and it kept a lot of the fire on the east side of San Francisco. The Haight has a higher concentration of Victorians than any other neighborhood in San Francisco. So you're going to see a lot of this in the Haight. One of the notable facts of this type of architecture is detail. There's a lot of detail that you could see on the buildings. Up there's a turret. The turrets are really big indication of the Victorian, especially the Queen Anne style. So these are going to be Queen Anne style Victorians, and they're going to see a lot of this throughout the neighborhood. There's other architecture within the Haight. There's a lot of Edwardian, because there was a lot of building that went on here after 1906. And Edwardian period started 1901, and the Victorian period was 1837 to 1901. You're gonna see this a lot in the Haight. It's a cute little neighborhood. So we're walking up to a condo here in the Haight. That's right here. This blue building, beautiful Edwardian building. It was built in 1906. This condo that's in here is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's 1,844 square feet, and it is listed at $1,570,000, which makes it $851 a square foot. It's really nice, has high ceilings, and it's all been updated as well. You have updates, and it also has some period pieces that they've kept inside there. It's a cute little space, right? Best part is, it's right here. Haight Street is right there, so you're right by the business district here. And then if you go just 3 blocks that way, you have Muni Metro. This doesn't have a garage that goes with this unit, but it has really, really great public transportation. Bus just goes by here as well, and Muni Metro is just down the street, and that'll get you right into downtown, down to the Embarcadero or wherever. So really, really great transportation here. It's just a little bit higher than the average median price here in the Haight Ashbury. It's really good. It's a nice unit, and this is a great property to own. And like I said, it's right here next to the Haight, and everything the business district is right here. Let's go take a look at the next property. So we're here in the commercial area of the Haight Ashbury, and it's a very large commercial area. And one of the reasons it is so large is because it's been here for a long time, since the 1800s. Back then, this was a suburb, and we also did have the same public transportation that we have today. And it took longer to get into downtown for shopping and things like that. So they created their own district. A little store here, fruits, vegetable. This is where they came locally to buy. Today, it's filled with tons of vintage shops, some thrift shops as well. And the vintage shops aren't just clothing, it's also records and other things like that. It's very vibrant here. There's so many people constantly walking around here. There's a lot of, like right here, crystals and other spiritual things. You're gonna find it. Yeah, another shop right here. It's all vintage directed. This whole block seems to be all vintage shops, but you're gonna find other little things like cafes and little places to eat and things like that. There's a Ben & Jerry's right across the street. This is our commercial district, the main street with houses right here, right next to Haight Street. So let's talk about weather here in the Haight Ashbury while we walk by some really great Victorians. The weather here is generally sunny. It's not very foggy, so it does get really great days, and the winds are light. So today, again, it's a beautiful day. I've been so lucky with my videos to get a lot of beautiful days. But San Francisco, you never know what direction it's going to take. So some days it's going to be sunny, and it can be sunny for a little bit, but then it can get really cold really fast too. But the Haight, this days like today, it's pretty normal here. So if you want a sunny part of town, the Haight's a good place to go. Coming up to another condo. It's a little bit further off the beaten path, which is nice, a little bit more quiet. But it's right here. This one here, it's on the top floor. It's a 4-unit Edwardian building. This one is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 752 square feet. It's listed at $799,000, which is really quite inexpensive. It's about $1,062 a square foot. So it's pretty inexpensive to live here. It doesn't have a garage though. If it had a garage, it would add to the price here, and it would make it probably another couple $100,000 more. It doesn't have a garage, but it's so walkable, and it's really close to the bus lines. Haight is, I think, only about 2.5 blocks away. You can get to everything really easily here. So it's a nice unit. It's updated. It has a chef's kitchen inside, and it's been all updated. It's very nice. It is a little small. As I said, it's only 752 square feet. But if you want to live in the Haight and you don't want to spend some money here, remember the median price of a condo here in the Haight is $1.5 million. So this is getting in way below that. It's a good place to start for somebody, especially somebody that's single and just, wants to live in a vibrant neighborhood. This would be a perfect spot. So we're gonna go take a look at another property, and that one will be a TIC, Tenants in Common. Okay, so across the street here is a Tenants in Common property. It has 2 floors, and so it's 2-unit Tenants in Common, and it is 3,245 square feet. It's big, and it's listed for $1,650,000. But as you can hear, it's on a busy street. Also right over here is also another busy street, so it's right here in the middle of everything. This is the Panhandle over here, and the Panhandle goes to Golden Gate Park. On the other side of that is Nopa, north of Panhandle. That's that neighborhood there. So this one, it's been updated, and it needs a little bit of work on the outside. The price, I think, is reflecting that. It is higher than the median price, but location, needing some maintenance for the price, it's only $508 per square foot. Very, very inexpensive for San Francisco. So there's something going on with it, and those are things that you need to check out before you buy property in San Francisco. You need to look at your inspections and have everybody look at things before you buy, so you know what you're getting into before you buy. This is on the very edge of the Haight, and that's the price probably reflects that. Just want to point out, if you're walking along Haight, it's busy. It's very busy. It's not very quiet. It's loud. There are tour buses walking through. It's filled with tourists as well. And even locals from San Francisco come here a lot. Today's not a weekend. And a weekend, this would be a whole lot busier, but it's filled with people all the time. And as I said, it gets loud. You get further into the neighborhood a little bit, or at least off Haight, it gets quieter. But just right around here, there's a lot going on all the time. Here on the western edge of the neighborhood are 2 things that I think some people would really like and some people really need. Right over here is Amoeba Music. Amoeba Music is the largest independent music store in the world. It was founded in 1990 in Berkeley, California, and then they moved over here to San Francisco. So if you're looking for vintage records, you have Blu-rays, DVDs, old stuff that you can't get elsewhere, that is the place to go. They also do free shows a few times a year, so you can come in and just watch a free show. Also, right behind me here is a Whole Food. It also has grocery shopping right here. And then back here is the beginning of Golden Gate Park. So this is the eastern edge of Golden Gate Park. You can walk all these places. You can get groceries, records, go to the park, all in the same trip. Great little spot. The Haight Ashbury neighborhood is a really wonderful neighborhood with a great vibe. It's busy. There's something always going on. It has great architecture. I just love the architecture here, and you're not going to find the Victorians anywhere else. You'll see them here in Haight Ashbury. If you want to know any more about the Haight, let me know. I'd love to help you out. I'd love to show you more of the Haight. Also, if there's any neighborhoods that you'd like to see or like to have a video on, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to get one out for that neighborhood. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.